something to the general.
And that is why we are...
Opposition leader Andrew office in 2012.
First set of explosions that I heard, and
dozens of people now dead in Jamaica.
Do not go into the buildings even if you're asked to come in.
It's like a war. It's like the Middle East.
We can't come out and buy food. We're hungry.
Jamaica's most feared gang, the Shower Posse.
The helicopters throwing grenades on the all. The helicopters throwing grenades on the all.
Under Edward Siaga government, then try pricing Jamaican water to kill Jamaican people. Come, we no dirty labor, right? Come dispute that one here. We no pussy hole, you know. Yeah man, I may approve as a liquor youth. No can read and write like me, you know. Yeah, maybe me don't know certain things, but remember, me tell that me now forgot. If you no want to prove, government ministry right now, up on whole up road and government ministry, the poison there in one cage, lock up, and that nothing move. You say if you pass it, you smell one little focus smell, if you start to feel 5 minutes, you start feel giddy. Yeah man, under Edward Saga government. Remember in the CIA, you know, come to destroy blood clot Jamaican people, you know, yeah. And one next thing again, blood clot, then try pricing in a flower. Labor right try pricing in a flower. Whole of Jamaican people, them. All the whole labor right too, because whole of winning flower. Yeah man, remember good no man? All I met him. Lion Pride. I saw the flower the name Lion Pride. And for them wicked up to today they to blood clot. You know see and jewelness. And shit water Jamaican people are drink. All I may tell you right. No don't come.
Paid $50,000 to help free Judas.
The exact figure for the payment to the law firm was $49,912.62.
Just tell us, Mr. Prime Minister, who paid the $50,000?
I can't recall. It was party funds.
the first set of explosions that I heard on that particular day was coming from in the vicinity of Levy Path, Chang Avenue, Derrick Path section, within that vicinity.
Right.
And each time those devices fell to the ground, the whole place was just shaking.
When you said these devices fell to the ground, you saw these devices fall to the ground?
No.
What you saw? Tell us what you saw. You heard these loud explosions, and then what you saw?
When I heard the explosion, from where I was there, this is the wall.
Okay.
So when I climb up now to look over the wall, I can look down. I can see section of Chang Avenue, sections of Levy Park.
Which wall is this now? Wall
no, this is the wall that is separating adjoining houses then.
From your house to the adjoining house?
Yes.
Yes, so you look over that wall?
And I can see sections on Chang Avenue and down Levy Park.
Yes, and did you see anything when you looked?
Yes.
What you saw?
Well, I saw Marjorie Hines, I saw Bojan Rochester, and I saw Carl George Henry lying in the road.
Walker says he noticed they had received injuries from the explosions and they were crying out for help. He said another explosion then occurred in his neighbor Michael Williams' yard.
Michael's yard is not, what would I say no, concrete. It's not concrete.
Yeah.
His yard is merely dirt.
Yeah.
So when the device fell to the ground...
You saw the device fall to the ground?
No, I heard it.
Yes.
So I'm standing in my yard now.
Yes.
Then a lot of dirt and stone just rise up in the air. Start to hit me in my face. So then I ran out of the yard now onto Bustamante Highway, across the building where I saw Michael. Then I told him what happened. And
where was Michael at that time?
He was on Bustamante Highway.
Yes, you told him what happened?
I saw him in front of building 42.
How he appeared to you when you saw him?
I think when I told him what happened, he was in total shock. He did not say a word to me when I explained what had happened.
Walker said after explaining to Williams he attempted to enter his own home when it was hit.
In order for me to get inside my house, I have to therefore open a grill first. Then I'll have to open the door afterwards to go inside.
So you did that? You opened the grill and
No, I didn't get a chance to open the grill, sir.
Okay.
So you're going to do that?
Yeah, I was about to do that.
Yes, and what happened?
When I heard something flying through the tree.
Where's your tree now? Tree in your yard?
No, the ackee tree in my yard.
Yes.
Fly through the tree, boom, on top of the roof.
Roof of your house?
Yeah.
Yes.
So after that happened, I ran out again. Shots still firing all over.
Yes.
Then I went over to my other neighbor's house.
What's the name of that neighbor?
I don't know her right name, but I know her as Chinny.
Chinny?
Yeah.
You're not Chinese?
No.
Okay. Yes, and you reached over there?
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
Well, I was there for roughly 4 days. Then...
Well, before you went over to Chinny...
Psalms 23 verse 5. Don't prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. God not gonna make you win in front of the wall of them.
How where they come from? Send it back, send it back. Every evil arrow, anywhere he come from, send it back. If a China, if a Jamaica, if a Haiti, where he come from, we send it back. Reverse the curse. Reverse the curse. Reverse the order. Reverse the curse. Reverse the order. Somebody said. Reverse the curse. Reverse the order. Somebody reverse the curse. Reverse the order. Over Jamaica. Reverse the curse, mighty God. Reverse the order. If a king's house, if a garden house, if a the prime minister, if a the opposition, whatever power, yeah. No one like you pass asleep. We tell us say, rise and tribulate, yeah. There's a message on your seal. Careless mama, Lord God,
take a thief in water.
but you fast asleep.
Bad company, watch them. Watch them.
Bob Marley did sing a little song. How did they go again? Could you be loved?
And be
loved. And then he have a little line there say, Don't make them fool you. Don't make them try to school. Come on, watch them. Paul said they are bad company.
Watch them, man.
Bad company. It's bad company. Watch them.
It's a pizza when the right time come. Some are going to charge for corruption.
Oh, yes. Anyway, one of these big up on yourself, you know. And you see, before me going on Jamaican news, I feel like I want to go on overseas news. I swear I want to talk to this because Trump come out and attack some things and attack some things. But him a say what him a say. But the people them don't hear and I say what them a say. So I go make you hear what them a say over that side there. And I tell me now say if I go plan so I go
prepare non-perishable food. Or get on a canned food, get on a canger. Now move go to the hills. And learn how to do some, learn how to build tent, learn how to do something. Because you're going to need them type of skill there to survive in this time. Wanna listen this?
Not taken any responsibility for the strikes on the energy facilities, for example, in Saudi Arabia. That could be something carried out by the Israeli regime. But the Iranians have told tankers that they are not allowed to leave the Strait of Hormuz. And when these Arab regimes in the Persian Gulf, when they give the United States military bases to use against Iran, then there are consequences. They cannot have their cake and eat it too. They cannot participate in aggression against Iran alongside this Epstein coalition and then sit back and say we're neutral.
Right, but you're not denying the other attacks, are you, in other Gulf countries which do affect energy supplies, and the oil price has gone up significantly. So I mean, that does seem to be part of the Iranian military strategy, isn't it? I mean, to try and bring them into the war and regionalize it.
No, Iran has been targeting U.S. assets in the Persian Gulf, and those assets could be anything that's linked to the United States. The United States is bombing hospitals. The United States is bombing schools. The United States is bombing Iranian national radio and television alongside the Israeli regime. So U.S. assets in the Persian Gulf, they too will be attacked. But assets that belong to the states in the Persian Gulf region, they have not been touched by the Iranians. However, if they host U.S. forces, because many of the soldiers have left their bases and been taken to hotels, the Iranians will target them. So at the end of the day, if they want this problem to end, they have to expel soldiers of the Epstein regime.
Now, we understand that the Assembly of Experts is trying to appoint a new supreme leader. Could a new leader, do you think, negotiate with Trump and agree to his terms?
No. Iran is not interested in negotiating with Trump or the US regime. Iran is going to punish the United States, and we are in the process of doing it. This regime in Washington has tried to cross a bridge that's a bridge too far, and they're messing with the wrong country. We're not Venezuela, we're not Iraq, we're not Libya, we're not Afghanistan, and we're not Syria. This is the Islamic Republic of Iran, and we will make sure that the United States regrets the aggression against the Iranian people and the slaughter of children and the slaughter of innocent civilians and the murder of the leader. These are crimes against humanity, and the United States and its allies have imposed the law of the jungle upon the world, and they will come to regret it.
But Iran is not a military superpower either, and we're seeing the vast majority of drones and missiles being shot down by air defenses. I mean, you know, surely Iran cannot win a military war and therefore has to go for some other kind of strategy in coming to a settlement.
Iran will defeat the United States. Time will tell. And our drones that are being fired are very old drones. Our missiles that are being fired are very old missiles. They're very inexpensive. And Americans are using up very expensive air defense systems. The Iranians know exactly what they're doing. We haven't even begun using our latest technology, and most of Iran's underground bases have not even been used yet. They have not even been opened up for operation. The Iranians have been planning for this day ever since the invasion of Iraq. They knew that at some point the Epstein regime will go after Iranians, and therefore they've been preparing themselves for many years. We are fighting for our homeland and our sovereignty and our independence, and our crime is that we oppose the the genocide that the British regime, the American regime, and Western regimes have been supporting. And we are on the right side of history, and the United States is the aggressor, and we will punish the aggressor and make it regret its crimes against humanity.
What percentage of Iran's missile stocks remain?
The vast majority.
Because
and far as Mr. This thing I go, it look like Donald Trump want to surrender and are quiet. It look like Donald Trump want to surrender and are quiet. This is what I get from based on everything I say I put out. It look like he want to surrender and a style. I don't know what to think, but it look like he want to surrender and a style.
After last year's war, it was estimated that Iran had used up around 40% of its missiles. Are you saying that was replenished in the last few months?
Those numbers were always fake. Those numbers are provided by the Israeli regime to the media in order to convince foolish Americans that war against Iran is simple. This war was supposed to end in a day or two. The 12-day war was supposed to bring Iran down like a house of cards. That failed, this failed, and now the United States will have to pay the price. And if the United States escalates, that will mean that the most sensitive region in the world, the Persian Gulf, where a quarter of the world's energy comes from, everything could be destroyed. And if that happens, it doesn't even matter if the Strait.
And all fertilizer too, not oil alone, and all fertilizer too, so farming, I get effect, I get effect from this too, affected by from this, Only listen what the Virgin I say.
Of Hormuz is open or closed, because there will be no oil or gas, and there will be no tankers. For Iran, this is a fight for survival. For the United States, this is a war of choice. A choice that has been imposed upon the American people by the Epstein class.
You hear what I'm saying? For Iran, this is a war of survival. For Trump, they must say this is a war where them choose to go fight. So Iran, you see a man like Mr. Johnny man hang off for a straw, You have fight for survival, It don't come like you have fight for save your life. So you see a man who have fight for saving life, is a dangerous guy to play with. You see a man who just do it for fun or do it for sports or do it because he want to show say him a this guy. Sometimes I see the worst thing happen to people like those. The one them who love prove, the one them who call themselves bully. Enough bully me see people have to throw water upon the ground, Enough bully me see man use stone and lick down the ground. Clean, flat by them back. People have to wet them up with water.
We will expel the United States from our homeland, and we'll make sure that the United States never again thinks about aggression against our country. And we will not allow the Israeli regime to behave with impunity and to continue genocide against the Palestinian people.
Isn't the truth, though, that a lot of Iranian people want to see this government toppled? We saw tens of thousands taking to the streets just weeks ago, and many thousands of people were killed by the security forces. So public opinion...
You know what I think about this? There is a super country, them. Right now, them gonna get, for them country, gonna get attacked right now. Them should have never support the United States of America with this invasion. With this invasion. Trump depon one like a killing spree him depon, saying, and he go fuck with the wrong man. And now he want to surrender, but treat her look shameful. Trump don't know a head for him foot right now. Trump don't know a head for him foot right now, me I tell you now. Trump don't know a head for him foot right now. Believe no man. Trump don't know a head for him foot. I connect with that thing. Trump don't know a head for him foot because him go down just to go fuck with the people them things, in and kill the people them leader. And now I talk about ceasefire. And I say sports play. And I said play. Go on listen.
On this.
Don't believe your propaganda. That's silly.
Well,
I've already had an interview. I've already spoken with your colleague. Though the people who were killed, 3,117 people were killed, hundreds were police officers and people who were patrolling the streets as volunteers, and hundreds of others were ordinary people that were murdered by these militants and these terrorists who are using weapons to kill. In your country, if they kill a single police officer, there'll be outrage. Here, they killed hundreds, including the volunteers. So this was no peaceful protest. And you know quite well, because I know you follow these things. In Iran, on February the 12th, we had millions of people on the streets of Tehran and tens of millions across the country rallying against the rioters. And on February the 11th, on the 47th anniversary of the revolution, we had millions of people again on the streets of Tehran and tens of millions across the country. And as we're speaking, across the country, as we're speaking now, you have millions of people in the streets of Tehran under bombardment, and in other cities under bombardment, commemorating the martyr Ayatollah Khamenei. So you can pretend all you want that Iranians want their country to be bombed. But at the end of the day, your policymakers, by believing their own propaganda, are going to hit their head once again against a brick wall. But this time, the price will be very high, and I think it will bring about a change in global politics.
I'm not denying that huge numbers of...
Very serious talk, man. Very, very serious talk. Very serious talk. Very serious talk. But my viewers and subscribers, I have one thief I want to show you guys. I want to not take note, because when I keep no secret from no thief around here. Saying, and before I show you the thief I might talk about, I'm going to show you some more of the merch them. So I have some pullover there. Then there are some pullover. See me? And so I have something, man. See there? I have them pullover here. Saying, I have all different styles. See them there? All different style. Yeah. These are the merch. I have all different style, man. Seeing, back to the thief in boy now. Listen to it.
Now, Andrea, there have also been questions about the number of public sector entities with investments in SSL. What did the minister say about that?
The minister indicated, Herman, that Kenneth Tomlinson, who has been appointed temporary manager of SSL, told him that public bodies had just under $1 billion in investments. Now, 2 public bodies had the bulk of investments in SSL.
The National Health Fund has a balance of approximately $740 million. $740,563,020. The National Housing Trust has a balance of $238,855,480. The National Insurance.
We get empty account.
Now, the National Insurance Fund had over $8.4 million, over $8.9 million for the Jamaica Agricultural Society, and the Jamaica Banana Catastrophe Fund, over $98,000. Now, another concern sparking debate was if the minister knew about the operations of SSL prior to the fraud. The FSC labeled the SSL as a problem institution in one of its reports, and it also said that the entity had a culture of non-compliance and mismanagement of client funds.
Let me state categorically that in approximately 5 years of service as Minister of Finance and the Public Service, neither the FSC Board of Commissioners nor the FSC Executive Director nor any...
You thief in fucker, where you go? You think when I see you?
Person from the FSC has ever raised Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, with me in any way.
With SSL laptop, see him there?
Minister Clark said, Herman, that he also spoke with former Finance Minister Audley Shaw, and Mr. Shaw told him that the FSC also did not raise issues about SSL with him during his tenure.
Look upon him good, that boy they broke in SSL, if you who never know. See thief in boy they broke in SSL. Get empty account for thief out too much money from SSL. See thief in boy there. See? And the amount of NHT money the fucker them carry going at SSL. Let me play back this thing on mute. The amount of NHT money then carry, put in a SSL and TV. Now them want to tell them to go take all of the money for NHT. We then carry going to SSL, go tell them to find blood clot back and use that and put in a them budget. No trouble, $9 more for the NHT, you hear pussy? The money was you thief and put in a NHT but in a SSL. The money was not thief, NHT money was not thief. Through SSL. Go back for that money, your big nose Anjo, and put it in your budget. You don't forget $1 more to the NHT funds. Here, pussy. Because you that shot iron say enough for touch. And watch you know, use no exception. You not for touch with a blood clot either. So you see money want to put in a SSL, the NHT money, go on back for that blood clot money, Anjo, and put that in your budget. You don't forget $1 more. Hey, this boy have to get cancelled out of a blood clot parliament. He don't forget $1 more out of NHT funds. I tell him that. A ton of fee money. A taxpayer money. Where them partner, where them a say if you get them draft, if you buy them house. The pussy enough to touch $1 more. Tell him say if you go on back in a SSL. Cause him know where the NHT money there in a SSL. Him know which part it gone. Him know a bank account. The money we them put in a SSL, NHT money. And all of the other institution money them put in. Tell them say we want back that blood clot. Cause we say you see and both get back fee money. We the taxpayer want back free money to your pussy. Big dirty nose Anjo. All of the taxpayer money you put in a SSL, pussy, we are going to want it back. So Jamaica did say, you saying both forget back your money. You saying we forget back for blood clot money to pussy. So every $1 taxpayer money, we don't care go put in a SSL. You no want if you want back every blood clot. Because if you never put in a SSL, we no could have it for fun on no budget. Move on a pussy hole and go. I mean, a big stone you don't forget. Because fool don't take the people them for. Every taxpayer $1, we don't care. Go put in a SSL and thief we need back every more red cent. You hear pussy? Every $1 we want back. You can chat about think about when you're opposition leader about NHT money enough for trouble. I know you're on the other side. You want trouble it and nobody enough to say nothing. Coop on your blood clot, pour and bossy pussy hole. Want look for Norway. Could you pour and bossy blood clot from Norway? Never can see. Eh? Look on you to never can see. Want expect you to get special treatment. You're the poorest bumbo clot prime minister. If I walk in a Jamaica, you want to look at a corner boy. And come now, come go on like you're somebody never can see. Every blood clot $1 of the taxpayer money. We don't care go put in a SSL because we said one thief. And we don't create SSL for thief blood clot people money. They'll what you deal with. Yeah? We don't create that for thief people money. I'm a matter of fact. Listen to lady before I get down into this thing.
I come for chat the truth. And the truth is just the truth. This a tax package where Andrew Holness come out with. A Juliet Holness will pay for it. Andrew Holness, Christopher Tufton, the Minister of Education, the Minister of Agriculture, the Minister of Finance, and all of the other ministry them. Because of them, I rob up the money, and them I thief the money, and of them, I do everything that is wrong to the country of Jamaica. And when people come out and chat the truth, you have some little bad mind, some little demons come out and talk about, oh, what Andrew Holness do to you? What Andrew this to you? And what Andrew do that to you? And because you're not damn blind and you're not corrupt and you can't see the evil right in front of your face and suck out your energy. And that is why I come for chat about.
Chatbot. I'm going to show the nasty king Flavor Williams. Feel Bad Williams. I'm going to show the nasty king Feel Bad Williams. If you do a jam. Take a look.
A typical labor right come out. Can tell Andrew Holness say if he tax the poor. I don't know if you know hear it.
I favor
But
that
I am
the
not
green bag, you
surprised
know.
because
See,
that is the mantra of the Jamaica Labour Party. Only not hear one Labour right man, what my name Garnet Reed, president of the Small Business Association, in come out, come say hand for tax. The little woman we have her stall because them not license, them not paying any. You want hear the man? Eh? We're talking about the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. Classic Labour rights. I want you to listen to what the Jamaica Labour Party thinks of the poor. Listen to them, Jamaica. Listen here, no listen here good.
Meanwhile, president of the Small Business Association.
This one I got here now. I don't know if you not hear this before now. But you see all of the vendors that must at the school. You see all of the people that must in the rural part of Jamaica. Oh, you know, say look a thief in boy named Andrew on this one tax on it too. The seed blood clot good for nothing thief in boy from 56 Cumberland Road. Listen to the plan we have for people in the rural. Oh no, look at dog shit on social media because the Andrew on this. We have school gate in no sell. I want to gate in no sell pan star, sell fab, bleacher. What the thing name? Rinks. I want to sell fab, bleacher, rinks. Pan look a corner. Pan one look a stall. In no village, I try look a thing. Tax on no blood clot, counting on no sense. Listen this. Listen, blood clot.
Jamaica Garnet Reed believes that the government must take more steps to ensure informal businesses pay taxes.
The informal business is alive and booming out there. Government needs.
Only no sister, the Labour Right Party will just get mad and just look for every MP. We are part of the Jamaican Labour Party and beat them. Jamaican people, these people forget beaten and we serious. Now for chattings, because Andrew wants to buy out most of the law and judge and everybody down there, you know. Remember, have the police and everybody in their pocket, you know. So nobody not brave enough. We the citizens of the country, we have to go beat them bumbo clot, you know. I want me tell you something. We can't get no change. The way we want to think so we can just come talk. No change will never come. We can't come up, we can't get up every day and just a plan for just come talk. It not go nowhere. They might get immune to the talking. Action speak louder than word. We have to get serious now because these people, they don't have no conscience to the people in the country. And through they have a hope of thieving money and pay some people to mislead the mass, we have to go tell result and beat this MP, the Labour Right MP them. We have to beat this Labour Right MP. They are bad for business. I sure know. The majority of the people them never vote for this. And if you never vote for it, you don't have to accept it. Listen to the plan with the Labour Right have for now. That is why I say, if you are a Labour Right, I don't have nothing to do with you. And if you did know me before, no, when you see me, you try not to see me come and go this year, no pussy. And remember me tell you, you can't come tell me say you're not Labour Right again. Because you can't change. See, when you see Marvin go down to Clarendon, one 80-year-old man, a Labour Right fan him, Wappy kill fill up. And he didn't even live nowhere. And an 80-year-old. To show you the mentality of the Labour Right them. They don't want nothing out of life. So I tell you, if it's a Labour Right, I hate you for real. No, pretend like I hate you. I hate you for real. When it's a Labour Right. Like, what you know? Light and darkness have nothing in common. So if it's a Labour Right, I don't have nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with me too. If you see me drop down the road, leave me alone. Because if I see you drop down, straight to God, me I go leave you alone. So nobody take me up and say, you truly take me up, if you take up your back, you get fucked if you ever do that.
Need to find a way to ensure that they pay their taxes. What do you think? Miss Matty, who sell at the school gate, she have to pay her GCT and the drinks. Right? Joe, who who have him shoemaker shop, him have to pay him GCT and him leather. And then him
talk it God Almighty truth where God love now. You know see say Labour MP them forget beaten. You know see say them forget beaten without apology. The talking not gonna work, you know. When they come in our constituency, we will beat them. We will make them afraid to come in the constituency because they're a criminal. And then I mean the country no good. And then I mean the community no good. Only dead house and prison alone. Then set for now. And they don't want to come out by voting. One time I don't vote them out, then find some way for rig the system. So if they don't want to come out by voting, beating we take them out, you know. Martha Tick and baseball but we take them out, you know. And we have a serious thing, you know. We not work with no corruption, brother. They put their hand on the Bible and swear, so them are go and swear. So them are going to do right by the people them and then breach the contract so they forget lick on their ass if they don't want to resign. I'm serious. The Labour right MP them if they don't want to resign. The one that went a corruption, don't know if beat them, then forget lick. And they say if you reach, find themselves in a corruption and I go on like them mama and daddy will the job give them. Then forget lick. If voting can't take them out, lick we take them out. I'm sure of that. But as me I say, we now work with them a pussy here. From Andrew let's go right, but Andrew have a blood clot lift up. Now when he come next week, we don't want to hear nothing from this a pussy, I'm have to just lift up. Because this a batty boy can't get no ratings for nobody again. So better lift up. And the first Prime Minister and I get no blood clot ratings. From this, better than bumbo clot lift up. So I this in thief election if come back and be one like a drunk up and we. One good for nothing shit bag. Eh? At this thing get for now. Thief election now for just come down and look a drunk up and we. One good for nothing shit bag. One useless drunker. We don't have no use to it. Remember I don't no use to it, you know. Andrew don't have no blood clot. Andrew is a waste of blood clot. I don't say Andrew a waste of time. Andrew like can't use to it. Andrew none on blood clot vibe. Yeah? Andrew time done. Andrew your time done and over with my brother. So I don't know if this a thief blood clot election we come back and turn a blood clot papi show in front of the world. Eh? You think you're going nowhere you can't get nowhere with you look a crazy agenda? You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere because you can't stay in our parliament pussy. And if you governor general you know see that for tell yourself and move up. The governor general him himself a blood clot move up too. One day for another year because the governor general and pussy too, you know. Because the governor general knows that Andrew is a thief and you know certify and keep swearing money for this a thief in pussy here. I know so we are going to diss him because I'm just want to look a pussy in our island. And the governor general still keeps swearing money for this a thief in pussy old prime minister boy here. So I don't know if I disrespect your thief back election if you can't get one blood clot only for disrespect. So I don't know if I even like disrespect. I don't know if I like disrespect. You can't thief election because this man under coke or something. I will get this a blood clot stacky prime minister. This a cokehead bomber clot prime minister. How we get him from? You know nothing about himself. You know a good dancer no one for leave a blood clot dance where someone that come like Jamaica will team. Lift up and go a pussy. You know see your time come for you lift up. We are going to stay in the Prime Minister office and turn until them have to change pampers off of you. It will never blood clot happen. We not rate no thief, not care who the fuck you want to be. You see, for a thief, and it proven say he's a thief pussy, no ratings that they run a fear, you know. So I don't know if this a thief election come back for. That is why I say you have to be a cokehead. You have to be a fucking cokehead for thief back election if you can't get whole of disrespect. Why you not go, brother? You know so Julian Robinson deal with you yesterday? Eh? But some man, you have to be, this man must have some hard drugs. Hard drugs! He have to have some hard drugs. But he could not approach with a good, sober state of mind. I'm a blood clot clown. One day if him is a clown, And them then clown him. Because no real man now take them an embarrassment. Because this a pussy can't get no ratings in Jamaica again. He could have spent every dollar when thief on Jamaican people. Pussy will never get a ratings again in that country. So better you lift blood clot, lift up and go.
And then empathics. And therefore, those foreigners need to pay their fair share of taxes to the Jamaican government.
Jesus have mercy. When you hear the labor, the man say Miss Matthew we have a little stall. Fi pay tax, we set up a little stall out of school front. The little man will set up, sit on a roadside and put a little patex by your shoes bottom and fix the little shoemaker. The man said the government fi tax them, almighty God. 1 PM, of course, Joan give me want to know listen, you know. The president for the Small Business Association say little business are boom. You don't hear it from him. The man said business is booming and him ask Andrew Holness to find a way to tax a small business. Listen to the labor right.
Meanwhile, president of the small...
It might sound away, you know. I really want to put on the tax, you know, because that pressure them must have ignite the people them. Then say pressure bust pipe, not true. So the extra pressure them must have bust the pipe now. Because if the pressure not bust the pipe, you know, blood clot, the pipe can't go bust. So sometimes it have to happen, you know. Because the pressure have to turn on hard for the people them. Because, boy, I don't know, because Jamaican people are dying, man, they function under pressure. I don't know if too much, hey, remember one illegal prime minister who run the country, you know. One illegal thief, you know. Not only an illegal prime minister, man's a thief, you know. Like, remember, this is not a make-up story, you know. So if you dirty bumbuckler labor right then, I feel like a make-up story. The prime minister down in Jamaica, Andrew Dirty Bunger, Michael Holness, is a thief. He's a thief. Can you believe? May I tell the wider world and Jamaica, the current prime minister in Jamaica don't win his seat to be the prime minister. He in a court for his seat right now. The same shitbag prime minister after 5 years now he can't certify. He can't tell we how he come by house. Remember? Andrew Dirty Bunger, Michael Holness are the first prime minister live on capture land. And in an illegal house. Is either drugs money bill a house there, blood money, or gun for sale, or money for gun for sale trade money bill a house there. That's the prime minister can't tell when come buy a house. How much drugs money bill in house? And the way how he's so silent but won't get the money for Billy house. He really look like a drugs money bill prime minister house for true. Because he can't tell when come buy a house. So we can speculate and watch you know, and duty for tell what we're going in our life, you know. Because remember he pussy a public servant and for some reason he operate like my Bill Gates in our country. And the last time I check him leave a bill fence. He want operate like my Bill Gates at Jamaica. And the last time I check the thief in pussy, leave a bill fence in a be. So I don't know, that is why I say the Dirty Bunger prime minister have to be one cokehead. And I have the drugs money use and building house. Why can't tell we in boss how he come buy house? Cause remember my boss bought every poor man fi live in a them castle. Every poor man fi live in a them big house. And the man when I say every poor man fi live in a them big house, him have a big house so he can explain and come buy. How much drugs money, or gun money, or blood money, or human trafficking money, or organ money use and build a house there? Where you get money from to build your house? So, we have an illegal prime minister fuck up the country. We allow an illegal prime minister to send back the Cuban doctor them. We sit back and allow one bogus illegal prime minister to do all of these things. The Andrew Dirty Bunger Holness is an illegal prime minister and don't win his seat. And money him a play and a try buy out in way. Why you see him a this thing a grown kind of. Paul Buchanan win his seat, win him. The dirty bungle, Andrew Holness, dirty bungle. Don't win in seat. We have an illegal, bogus prime minister. We not certified for 5 years. Send back the doctor them out of the country so the every people them sick now then get fucked. If dust fly in their yard then get fucked, them go blind. If they mash up off a bike and do some critical surgery, then get fucked and turn cabbage. See the illegal prime minister we will allow for you destroy the blood clot country and we are pretending like everything good. The man is an illegal bogus prime minister. The man is a criminal. The man is a criminal. A convicted fucking criminal prime minister we have around the country. We are using money to avoid sentence and prison time. We are using same taxpayer money when thief, charity money, taxpayer money, and I buy freedom. The dirty bungle prime minister in the country, we are going to win it. I use the taxpayer money when thief, and I buy freedom. I buy out judge, raise judge pay. I do one whole for fuckery with the taxpayer money and the charity money when thief. The dirty bungle criminal prime minister, the illegal prime minister. The illegal prime minister we down in the island to fuck up a place.
Business Association of Jamaica, Garnet Reed, believes that the government must take more steps to ensure informal businesses pay taxes.
The informal business is alive and booming out there. Government need to find a way to ensure that they pay their taxes.
What do you think?
Miss Matty, who sell at the school gate, she have to pay her.
Miss Matty, you get fucking on. The government watch a local star where I say local sweetie, you look a bag juice, you look a pencil, you look a blow, you look a pepper pot where you're selling a local June plum and salt and pepper. You look a mango and salt and pepper. When you sell the guinea, the tambourine. The little thing they want to sell, we want to start good at value about 15 grand. Everything we want to start good, I'm good at past 20 grand. The prime minister going to tax on a 20 grand business. The prime minister going to tax on a 10 grand business. So if a 5 grand you know, boy, if a 5 grand you don't have, and so we're not going to buy some sweet, you go sell a school gate. Remember the prime minister got tax on no fuck. Oh no fuck. Oh no, hey. I don't know what more the Jamaican you people them want to say. This I remember. The look stay looking bad, favored William. I favor some layout fall. You know the look brown fall them lay egg. The look all layout fall them, layer fall them. We can't lay no more egg. That's what favor look like them all layer fall them. Where people selling at town center them cheap. Favor William look like them all layout fall them. The woman coming out with parliament and I tell the country and the wider world lie. But no new tax, no new tax. And the look of blood clot, insipid, in look. I don't even know what it look like. No, so them been a tax the people them. Because every time the people them go shop, them have to pay the tax. Eh? And the mad bumbo clot crosses girl. We make Andrew Holness turn them in a puppy show. Go on national TV and talk about no new tax. I wonder if a tax him a talk around Brazil. Eh? I must know new Brazil. Eh? Must know new Brazil. Eh? Look at favor William. But no new tax. Lie to the people them. And the fucking need that people them who never do their research. You hear the local labor them come. No new tax. You know see, the prime minister said no, the pussy all them full. Boy, I don't know them people come from. So some of them labor to put in a barrel and roll along some blood clot hill.
GCT and the drinks, right? Mas Joe, who have him shoemaker shop, him have to pay in GCT and him leather, and then him glue, and then him Patex, and therefore those foreigners need to pay their fair share of taxes to the Jamaican government.
Yeah. choose Jamaica this with the hey judgment in the country. I know me can get over the part where they say Miss Matty will set up a little stall out a school gate. Me have to play it one more time because me can't come to, me can't catch myself.
Meanwhile, President of the Small Business Association of Jamaica, Garnet Reid, believes that the government must take more steps to ensure informal businesses pay taxes.
The informal business is alive and booming out there. Government need to find a way to ensure that they pay their taxes. What do you think? Miss Matty, who sell at the school gate, she have to pay her GCT on the drinks.
But when I really check out this thing, people in Jamaica, they're full of fuck. Boy, I tell you, you don't know, man.
Right? Mas Joe, who have him shoemaker shop, he must pay him GCT and him leather, and then him glue, and then him patex. And therefore, those foreigners need to pay their fair share of taxes to the Jamaican government.
Mighty God of Daniel. Just when you think you heard it all, the Jamaica Labour Party. Just when you thought you would have heard it in its entirety, here comes the labor rights, with another blow to the people of this country. The man say Miss Matty, we have our little shop out of school gate to try make $1. Have to go tax. You know, yeah, the man said the little shoemaker man we put on little glue on your shoes bottom we sit on a roadside have to go pay the Jamaican. He's advising the Prime Minister to mighty God of Daniel. These are those who they have chosen to lead this country. You mean to tell me say Andrew Finance Minister cannot come up with some solid ideas and give the poor people a chance to rebuild and recover? Me glad you don't hear it for myself, because if me did company and come chat, you know that say I make it up or a lie and no prove. Me glad you don't hear it for myself, Jamaica. The man say he's encouraging the Prime Minister to tax the poorest of the poor. Miss Matty will set up her shop out of school gate. If I even drinks, she a sell out the taxer. The little man we have fixed shoes a roadside, rubber and little patex, little glue on your shoes bottom. The man say he might encourage Andrew Holness to tax them. While the big boys and the big girls with them big establishment had them a get the duty concession and the waiver, while the poor of the poor and just suck out to no yai. Bitch. Yeah, I don't sorry for no. Can you imagine? Jamaica? This no look good. But I don't know if you realize how Julian exposed Andrew, And what was so crafty about the way Julian Robinson conduct his budget presentation is one thing in Jamaica when you chat and you talk some things that make somebody look into themselves, But you see, when you talk some things, and when you talk some things, you remind the people who are listening to you what was said about an individual. And then people can't believe that the individual did say them this. And when you bring up the proof and plaster it in front of the person who said it, hey, and just shame like a dog yesterday, I want to know if they couldn't advise the Prime Minister not to turn up yesterday. A man sit down there and I watch himself I say some things. Almighty God, shamelessness take over the man. Eh? Shamelessness take over Andrew. Andrew talk some things, Jamaica. And when Andrew talk the things, the man present the proof. The man present the proof. And Andrew sit down there watch himself a burn. And not a spool fi pit pa Andrew. Me not talk ya little water come out the blaze. Me say, Andrew sit down in the hot seat and watch himself as say the things them a burn. And nobody fi have a Andrew little water fi quench. Andrew sit down there, not a soul fi even pit pan him. Almighty God, me say me shame, and I know me sit down there and watch myself. And me when you see that, who said that? Who remember Atlanta housewife? When Portia tell the lie pan Candy, and when them blast Portia sit down there, you know, and know say she has spread the room, and when them plaster Portia, yeah Portia, who said that? Who said that? Then no Andrew this year, and no Andrew, me say Andrew sit down there, look on the computer screen like he no remember when he said them a thing to the people of the country. And I shall watch Escobar laugh at me. Hey, come here now. Me say, Andrew, he down there. And I listen the presentation, you know, and I beat in chest. You want hear Julian, yes man, you find your voice, you find, you want see Andrew go on like. And me say, when Julian present the things them on the screen, there was Andrew wholeness. NHT must be this, and nobody know if you take out NHT money and I go and carry you to the court. The man so Mama P, you know. Remember how they mash up the economy. Adley Shaw and Bruce Golding wrecked the economy. It was so bad that all Bruce Golding have to resign as Prime Minister. Never have we seen them as something yet. A Prime Minister have to step down. That was how bad the economy was. And when Mama P come in and see the problem when they left the country in, and Mama P look and say, whole heap of money down at NHT. So me I go use little of the NHT money and stop a gap. Andrew Holness Cha Iron. Left NHT money, hands off of poor people money. Remember him fuck up the country, you know, excuse me language. Remember them mash up the country, you know, and the woman come up with a solution. And when them done at them say them care about Jamaica and choose Jamaica, you know. And the woman find a solution to full a gap created by them. And the man say ma care Mama P ga court, hands off of NHT money, and Andrew Holness have been taking $11.4 billion from NHT every year. Every year! But yet still, in cost Mama P, when Mama P dip in it to fix the mess that he would have created. Jamaica people, that man ya go suffer. Me tell you, say me vision, me dream, say them come for Andrew. Them a go set up Andrew. Joan Gibbs, Bolo, big up yourself, Bolo Vienna. Me say them a go set up Andrew. Me have one vision the other night. Say they invite Andrew to come a foreign. Yeah, and when Andrew come at the meeting, Andrew no come back out of the meeting. Andrew no come back out of the meeting. Andrew hand in front of him. You know what me say? Andrew and they in front of him. Jamaica people, I want you to listen, right? To Andrew Holness and Julian Robinson. How Julian have fixed him and he just sit down there. Julian have fixed him, you know. And in just sit down there. Listen to how it all unfolded, Jamaica. Listen to this, how it unfold. What a shame and disgrace in the country. What a shame. Me said Julian turn. to Damian Crawford and ask him, where can I find that person? Andrew, sit down right there, you know. Cause Andrew Holness will say them as something here. Eh? Come back now and I do the same thing when beat down Mama Pifa. Me say the man have to turn to Damien and say, where can I find this man? And the bitch sit down right cross over there, they look on the screen. I wonder if him really say those things. This me say that man ya have his suffer. What me say, brat? Me say him have to suffer. And just sit down there and I look on the screen like everybody else. I wonder if him say them as something a feature. Me wonder if them couldn't advise him not to turn up yesterday. Eh? Well, you better come to Parliament for yesterday, Andrew. Come take the embarrassment. Me no understand. Jamaica, can you imagine? This is coming like when you're thief, you know. When you're thief and you take God off of the cross, you know, you're thief, but yet still them a show you yourself by video. When they show you, see, I see you the thief, the same thing, they you still they deny, see, I know, 100 that. 100 this coming like when you're thief and then catch up on camera the thief and you still a deny it. Hey, little me, speak up yourself, Auntie. Maureen Dixon, good afternoon. It was a disgrace. The Jamaica Labour Party was on full display yesterday for all the wrong reasons. It was an embarrassing moment. An embarrassing moment
Parts to big up yourself.
for the Jamaica Labour Party and the Labour rights.
When you see the thief in the SSL, yeah man, him go for your laptop out there.
But anyway, Jamaica, it's about to get worse because I heard the government, they use it 2020 for the election that they won and then come back and campaign pan it 2025 and the people of this country bought into the bullshit. Good afternoon, Marie. You see, the people of this country are always, I see one woman come out here, come class with the other day, and I look into it, and I realize that it is truth. The problem with our people is that we do not take the time out to read. Yeah. Because Fairval and the labor rights them come campaign 2020 and deceive we and say there has been no new taxes for them for the past 5 years, 2016 to 2020, and then come back again. Yeah, but you then say once bitten, twice as shot. They come back again with the same narrative. And all when Mama P not debout fi do the checks and balance, we believe in our Marky G. And all when Marky G and Dayton Campbell tell you say no believe the liar them. Then come back with the same no new tax 2025 and no believe in the foolishness. Well, Jamaica, just when you thought you heard it all, I want you to listen to Julian Robinson kneeling
and deal with him bad. Hold on, I'm go to the next one. And deal with him bad.
Whoever the team is that put together Julian Robinson's budget speech, Lord, I was soon off buy on a hot red stripe. Only deserve a hot red stripe.
I mean, create them image, you know.
It was well presented, Jamaica.
Yeah, man, I mean, create them image.
But
I like it, the screenshot it and share it.
One of the time,
I like it,
you wish me did have the
screenshot
chart.
it and share it.
They have, me say the Labour right have up the chart that shows for the past 10 years. They not put no tax on the people. There was a, me say I saw them bold and presumptuous in a bolo. Me say favor that present and I saw them a nearly PNP to the cross. See there, for the past 10 years, we haven't introduced no new tax when we put on we spectacle. Hey, me say when me tell you say my team love me, you know. My team love me, they love me, they love me. Jamaica people no kuya. Just when me ask for this a chart, your favor present, you know. Say she a try to embarrass the people's national. Look here in front town. The people them tell we say for the past 10 years, them not introduce one new tax on the people. But when you put on your glasses and you zoom in, see it in front of you, at them win 2016, at them win from 2016, eh? And she make sure use the mark and highlight the orange for the PNP, you know. But I'll know we not see the highlighter in a green. I highlight
That is
the
why,
years
my
of the
G.
Jamaica Labour Party.
That is why I highlight the green part. I mean, I highlight the green part too, you know. Yeah, I highlight the green part. Because they left out the green part. So I have to highlight it because I look like they make a mistake. So I remind them, say, they make a mistake and don't highlight the green part. So who highlight the orange part and now highlight the green part and the whole of the family green part go in all of the rest of hear them. We liberating up our new tax there in the Jamaica and them have new tax for the people them. But I just highlight 2016. Jesus, I'm lucky it, man. I just highlight 2016, 17. Because street in Europe and this, so I just highlight it. Just remind them, say, when I left out this and brother. So I don't know now go on like when I left it. When I left it out, so I make gonna see it. So I don't know what kind of game this one I play. So I make gonna see it.
We are in front town. Looking from the people belonging to the Jamaica Labour Party supposed to be so embarrassed of Favour Williams this afternoon. See it in front town, no? FY mean financial year. See the financial year 2016, $13 billion tax then take from the people. Remember, Favour look fit get 18 billion now in a 2026, you know. And can you imagine then 2016 them a take 13 billion? She never tapped this, you know. See the next year, the 27. Why it say FY?
I mean, financial
year 2017. See the $14 billion the Jamaica Labour Party put on tax on the people. Eh? 14 and 13. $27 billion in taxes. Them put on per unu in 2 years time. And them people have the audacity to come. But now no should have turn up in the honorable house, you know. And tell Juliet Holness, say these people they need to sit down for misleading the honorable house. This is misleading the house, you know. This is misleading. Me no know. Remember, say me no know about the standing finance. Somebody can correct me. When you turn up in the house and I tell lie, and you know the truth, and you sit down there and you can back up the truth, you have the right to stand. I want to.
Me hear say, if we liberate them over for them son and I tell lie, any one of the women them on the PNP side can take off their shoes and fling and lick them on their nose.
Point of information. Somebody brief me quickly. Why not say when you realize that somebody are mislead the house? Why not ask for Madam Speaker why not say to her? There's a famous thing why not say to them, man.
Oh, let me tell you, my G. If Andrew attack or anyone attacks, you just get up and say Andrew is a fucking liar. I saw them say it. A Jamaican thing. Anyone just get up and say, oh, it's a fucking lie. And sit down back.
Oh, wait there. Big up yourself, Father Marcus. Want to say to the speaker when you realize you appeal. I want to stand up in the house and no objection and no court.
No, oh, you say Bigfoot. I saw that pussy the lie, man. You just say Bigfoot. Oh, that pussy is a lie. And sit down back.
And a point of order. And when the students, they wake up in the class, the students, and they make the teacher hairdresser go. Point of order and a point of order. Yeah, you have to bring back the house in order. Favour have deceived the people in the parliament with wrong information. She have misled the parliament. That is it, Radcliffe.
And a financial education minister, she misled the parliament. I remember she fuck up the education sector, ministry. So if I'm doing this up.
Them them should have turn up in here and say on a point of order and stop her. Remember, it is not customary for you to stop them in a them budget presentation. But when
if them a tell lie, you can't say yo.
Or maybe the PNP was working meticulously.
I think so.
Because I know they see it, you know. But they feel say everybody done like them in the JLP. So then come put out this and feel like say we never did go scrutinize it. And the PNP them, you think they easy, they see the mistake, you know. And then sit down there and they not say nothing. Then don't correct the lady. Then come back the next day. And Lord of mercy, they embarrass the woman.
Yo.
Then but as a team, I better want to wait until you don't have the floor. I agree. I totally agree. But me I tell you, say this need a point of order to stand up and make Favor know she must retract it. She's misleading the...
When Julian Robinson start talking, like the first thing him say time out, he just crush up Favor with him like piece of tissue and chairman one bin. And when time he start going on in conversation, Andrew Wallace say hide back at one door. And he just ground the female and bring him in front of the parliament. And say, are you the same somebody that talk say, we know for nobody know for trouble the education, the NHT funds. And are you sure say you're as a clown. And just deal him and just throw him in the blood clot garbage truck.
See it here in front town of Jamaica, and they were so wicked to use their orange highlighter
to
highlight the years of the PNP, but they failed to highlight the years of the Jamaica Labour Party. Dishonest, disingenuous, and dishonest. And that is the reason why God Almighty know why them put them back in the office September.
This come like a real read. Well, really, them we use their helper and then guardsman details and do fraudulent transaction. So Andrew Wallace use Favored William face and then signature I do fraudulent transaction. So feel bad Williams, you know, she's not the finance minister, and that is why she didn't even understand most of the things them. Most of the time them ask her some critical question. She have to get back to this. And one time, Nigel Clark was the finance minister. But let me tell you now, the only reason why Andrew wants to come out and say he was the finance minister is because the whole party thief him going with, him knows say Jamaica that catch a fire. So he have to use Feel Bad Williams as the cover. But remember, you know, Senator Brown did say here, say Andrew Holness want to be the finance minister, but then can't come to the parliament with a bill like that. So what Andrew Wallace do, him not bother utter it. Him working as silent. So him as the finance minister, that is why Juliet Holness knows so much about what Favored William have in front of her than she herself as the finance minister. Juliet Holness talk more like the finance minister more than Feel Bad Williams. So that is a sign for showing us say it is Ann Jones is the finance minister. That is why Juliet Owens knows so much about the paper we Feel Bad having her hand, because Ann Jones and Feel Bigfoot thief in wife. And them draw up a piece of paper and just give Feel Bad, figure read it and send to somebody to assist her. And that go on.
Third. God knew the reason why he put them back in a power. Because what? They have to collapse. They have to collapse. Me say me talk it already, I'm going to talk it again. You see the man when he Mark Jefferson Golding? I've been saying it since local government election. Mark Golding is going to be one of those prime ministers, the most easy walk in parliament is going to be Mark Golding, because what? The people are going to come to a realize.
Cliff Hughes, I commend Julian Robinson contribution to the budget, saying Cliff Hughes knows say him fuck up, you know, but because him they so deep, him have to just be one pussy hole and even a business born on face or nothing again. But deep down in a Cliff Hughes, him know say I be a fucker go on. But for this, him just a be loyal to Andrew, because Andrew give him a break, making no pay with money when him owe. So him just a be loyal and just him would like to change things. But it's too late. It's too late, and the only thing Clifford can do right now is just retire from chatting on radio and go find something else to do with the rest of sad life. That would have pay him better. And George Davis now go look at work on a back road or go down a Taboo. Or by far and that, go down a Bancat, him a Alcat, and all under Turland, and don't left Andrew. I love money.
And they are going to say enough is enough. We see Andrew Holness for exactly who he is and the Jamaica Labour Party. Pierre spin the woman a spin like gig. I don't understand how.
Feel Labour right, them still a cheer and Andrew Holness. They know nothing about them. Then what list you know? The Labour right, them a cheer and Andrew. Then they what list bad man. Like, it does show you, it does. Remember, you know, you can love a party, you know, but you have to understand, you have to know some things. Because you can't love a party until you are going to make yourself, alright, Barry G say, you know, God bless Barry G's soul. Rest in peace, my general. You have some people say them, think them know, and don't know that them don't know. You understand? Some people think them know, and don't know that them don't know. And that is the Labour right them. Because Andrew Holness look upon her like he that, you know. In spite of him glad for no support. But in a real life, me I talk to the Labour right them now. Andrew Holness, when him and Juliet Holness at them house, they look upon her like fool. So that is why they can come up with some fuckery, you know. Because through them take on a fool. That is why I said them come in a parliament to do a whole heap of fuckery. Because one time Juliet and Andrew sit on them house and said, then Juliet, then the Jamaican people then really make we do this. And how Juliet love money, and then Andrew, if they make you do that, you know, they know say we can't do that. We can't do this, we can't do that. And then I believe that's what they talk. Remember, we just have to be real. The two of them are going to chat the Jamaican citizen. Saying, like a normal couple. Like a man come from America and woman come from America and I'm going to talk about him there. Or a man going to talk about him there. So when the two of them go in at the house, race when them come with some fuck and the people them just not say nothing. It make them go back in at the house and start think again, you know, what kind of next fucker then can come with benefit them, you know. So every time them go in at them house, them a think about the next fucker where them can bring to the people them. Because them know the people them not going to say nothing. Believe us for them reason.
Is it that these people could highlight the years of the PNP? Remember them say at the 20-year-old demographic them a reach to, you know, and them a try to shove it. The narrative for the 20-year-olds to dislike and look down on the years of the PNP. But in the same breath, man, where you chastise the PNP years, equally the phone years did the same. So if you call out phone years to man, call it out too. You no fail to call it out. And no.
The difference between the PNP period and FIDEM period, the PNP period, why the PNP period exists, you know, have to fix the fuckery where them creating in the country, you know. If they never did fuck up the country, you know, the PNP would never have no period like that up there, so. So that have to just to deal with the mistake where them go on with, you know. And them a come chat, you know, remember them create fuckery and couldn't get no money, no way, you know. I hide and go hide and the country almost bankrupt, you know. They almost bankrupt the country. So at that up there, so, fix back the country. So when Batman, Andrew and local cranny favor William a come chat out of them mouth, them fi tell the people them the truth. Because one thing, you know, me and Jonas a come out and talk about misinformation, but them better dash that in our rubbish bin. Because Cliff Hughes and Nationwide and Andrew Jonas and every one of the Labour right supporters, member of parliament and councillor, Every single day, everything they talk out of their mouth is lie. So if they are going to talk about misinformation, they would have to just stop talk. If they ever come with something like that, they would have to just stop talk. Andrew and all of them have to just stop talk. Because of them spread the most misinformation in the country. And if they are going to talk about misinformation, there would be no nationwide. They would have to lock down nationwide and we have a whole heap of proof. Can show themselves when I come talk about misinformation. We have one whole file of misinformation from nationwide for the government. So if they want to talk about misinformation, that is why I say Andrew have to be a cokehead. Because nationwide spread the most misinformation for him. So when Andrew is a sportman, you know, so more time he just can chat some things because he really don't have no plans for the country and he don't have no vision. So he just open his mouth and chat bare fuckery. So we can't all listen when him talk because I tell you say him just a madman in a clean clothes. Fucking cokehead. Illegal bogus prime minister in a real life. I will not stop say so. Tell Andrews to talk him on TV say if we go try winning seat from Paul Buchanan. One time he try winning seat from Paul Buchanan, then he can open his mouth. But until then, if he just stay up on the back burner, we don't want to hear nothing from him, brother. Go and go try win a seat from Paul Buchanan. And that's what I say. Tell the thief in Prime Minister to go try winning a seat from Paul Buchanan. And if argument done. Until then, we don't want to hear nothing from them. Everything we say out of our mouth, none and void. And we not take it serious. And if they put in, we not accept it. Because we not make a bogus Prime Minister implement no rules and law around here. Tell him to go try winning seat from Paul Buchanan and it's argument done.
Out to the on the left, feeling embarrassed. Seat in front of FY 2016, financial year 2016, $13 billion tax. JLP put power.
Of course,
and they never tap this. So the
a
next year,
man.
see there, 14 more billion.
Money, you know.
Then take from we.
I drink street vibes over. Take money and I drink street vibes over.
But no new taxes. Uno fi tap tell lie. Uno fi tap tell lie. And you gone down a garden house.
No, Juliet beat him in the house.
Down a garden house.
When he take in crack and in Mali and the street vibes. Not street, the straight vibes. The fever. And he start keep up him fucking. Juliet just sit down in her head up there and beat him.
And propagate the misinformation. Only no have no shame. They have no shame, my people. Absolutely no shame. Absolutely no shame. But Jamaica, the opposition didn't just come and make noise, you know, and show them up. The opposition came with a plan. The opposition PNP had the floor yesterday and they make ample use of the time. We are very proud of Julian Robinson's presentation. Not one news media had something negative to say, and that speak volume. That speak volume, and you have to blame the government because they have opportunities after opportunities. Who remember when Faval came out and give us a taste of what is to come? She come with the tax, the tax pan services. She come with the sweet sugary tax. Remember, she came first, you know, and test us out how we are gonna feel. Right? So everybody thought Faval now would have test the had it been she test the water, she realized that the people them is not for this sugar tax, whatever, them not like the service tax, them not like certain things. She had the chance to change the narrative, but instead Faval do the little tweaking. She come with the budget and present it to the people, knowing damn well said the people refused her first attempt. Can you imagine? The people of this country, we are very proud of the People's National Party, and we just want to encourage them. I want every single comrade this afternoon to look in on yourself. Don't give up Not because through we in a opposition, we are doing very well. And we know better. That's why we are going to continue to do better. And we not going to be sidetracked. You don't realize that nothing where the Jamaica Labour Party are doing in the country no prosperous. You don't see say God Almighty have their hand down Palmer Golden. No care how small it is, the little where the PNP get. It is being stretched to make it look like our whole heap of things they do. And the government will have the resources and the money. Nothing where them do and make sense. It's not far reaching. It is not reaching to the people. But the little that is given to the PNP, look and see how God Almighty has stretched the little where we have. I said to the people of Jamaica this afternoon, it may be long but not forever. Let us give thanks. Mark Golding took the PNP way down and him bring back the party. And for that, we are going to continue to rally with him. He has done well and he has made us proud. Everything you see Mark Golding say and do, it comes from the heart, a very genuine soul. Man, you mean I not sit down with him, you know. I am judging him based on his works. And I am telling you, Mark Golding is someone in which I am well pleased. And the people of this country have beginning to see that they would have made a mistake September 3rd. But God is in control. God is in control. Our Father God knew why he put. You think God no know send did I go win back? God knew the reason why no make Mark Golding win September. At them ya same thing ya. Uno da wa Mark Golding. When me say uno have to fix up back the country ya for Marky G come in come get it. What me say? Uno have to fix back this country. Uno think I like how uno mash up the country and Portia come fix it and come take it. Uno have to spend every. When me say opposition, me say uno better do the checks and balance. And they better make them have account for every dollar. Every money where they get for the people, they have to spend it out back in the country. They have to fix up the country of the Marky G. And that me say Peanut and Guava, good afternoon. Reggie, where you say, big up yourself. Jamaica, they have to fix up this country. They have to. They now give Mark Golding no hard work. When he come in a power, we have to fix back this country. So the opposition spokesman on finance, he didn't just come there yesterday and show up the government, you know. He gave some solid solutions. And so Jamaica, when I listen to Julian Robinson speaking on the no new tax and what he had to say about no new tax, it gave us hope. It gave us hope, Jamaica. It gave us so much hope. And so I want you to listen carefully to the plans that the People's National Party propose. You realize that the Labour rights them can't say the PNP no come. All of them, there's a chat, no plans. None of me say the whole of them silent. When you see all nationwide have to come out and commend the opposition response to the budget. You must know say time really come and there. I wait. Listen to the plans.
Hold on. I'm not going to listen to the plan. Go right tonight.
Small business, a ball. And uno come up with the measure. And now that poor people are make use of the measure. Uno want to tax them. Uno want to tax them. Imbola, come on now. Imagine that them give the people them the little tax break, you know, and raise the threshold. Normally, if you bring in anything less than 150 US worth of goods, they make you go on with it in your suitcase. And them, because they want the vote, you know, they up it now to 100. Remember, it was Mark Golding who first decided to raise the threshold to 150 US dollar. That means you could have shopped till you drop. As long as you buy anything that come in your suitcase and in less than $150, you wouldn't pay nothing at customer airport. And what the former finance minister name, him decide, say him a go run with it. This a plan too nice for the PNP implement. And instead of giving what Mark Golding suggests, 150, him arrive at 100. And you mean to tell me, say them a complain 2 years later? Then post them when raise it to the 150 with Mark Golding first. It shows that these people knows nothing about the economy. Nigel Clark came up and put it at 100. All because Mark Golding first offered it. See, the Marky G first said the $50 went too low, put it at 150. Well, and they see Tara call me. Well, and they make her bring up T-Play. When you see T-Play call, you know, say something T come with now, you know.
Hello?
Hey, T.
Oh, you're so nice. What the afternoon not for nice, so? That's
Yes.
no, sir. What a vibes. I love it. No, you're right. Marky G did propose it in 2022.
All right.
Him did say the $50 too low, and a lot of persons, especially younger people, are shopping online. They're buying from that time. Remember, Fashion Nova did a run it hot.
Yes.
Sheen, and everybody did a send my cat, and I send them man them cat figure clear them cat and them something there. And him say, you know, it's too low. Because what people did at Fair do is you do a like a 48 here, then you do 1 second, buy another. So they were working their way around the $50. Right? And him going there, and when it blow up online now, and them see the whole heap of people say, yes, Marky G, at this we are talk, at this we want, at this we need. Then come back and say, no, him at the 100.
Wow.
But make me think about it. You still paying? They're acting like you're not paying anything. You're paying a customs duty. You're still paying that. You end up, you pay a shipping fee. So the shipping businesses are making off of it as well.
That's right.
So it is not like Jamaican businesses are not benefiting, because you're paying the shipping companies, the ship me, the mail packs, the this, the that, for bringing your rocket ship and them people for bringing your things. You're paying a customs duty on it. So why all of a sudden? You know why? I don't think them know how to tax this digital thing, you know. Them not have a clue, you know.
They don't. They just hear something beautiful going in our next country, and they want to bring it, come here and study it.
Them don't study it.
Yep.
Them not do no research, none at all. You see how Julian research him thing to the bone?
That's right.
Them just always with this gimmicks, headline. When you dig past the surface, nothing underneath. It come in like a pretty girl with no brains. No, dead serious. It come in like that, like really good look or a nice looking man. And when you sit down and talk, you just say, Jesus Christ. I wish them did keep their mouth shut. Nothing there. Nothing is there. What is the benefit in the budget? I want, like, you can't have a little panel. I am looking to understand. And when I hear Julian say it yesterday, I really don't know I don't know what's.
Hold on. You know, stop this. I'm gonna have more. You have more?
A ball. I uno come up with the measure.
No, look like I just said Marga. Look like I don't have no more of that, but Of London 45, I want to know if you hear what she
We're not
say.
getting a coffee, you know, because our eye is going to be on the money them this morning. Because I cannot be the only one that watch Parliament. So guys, when I get a coffee and come sit down right here. So well, I depend the money. Guys, I can't look here. Some things when you say a Parliament, you know, you have to just sit down aside and listen. And sometimes, guys, it go to go back and sit down and take your time and watch a Parliament here and them and listen what them saying. Because, guys, you know that they're planning to buy new buses for the school children, right? So, in order, or while that is happening, you know that in a parliament, them are going to talk about the old one, them, because them people, them want if the money waste or we get value for money or whatever. So, guys, I don't know if you all was watching, but hear this, guys. Remember, I know them say we spend $1.4 billion for the 100 and odd old bus, even though we don't get the whole of them until today and we don't get a change. But I want y'all listen to this and listen to this carefully. All right. When Nikisha questioned the secretary and I asked her if we get value for money, and she want a breakdown of, you know, what's spent on the buses, like, you know, to put each individual bus on the road, blah, 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 and the devil knows all. The conclusion was dangerously cruel. Okay, because guys, when I listen to this, brokerage fee for the buses causes 108,691,000. That is brokerage fee, right? Okay. To get one bus on the road, Jamaica, one single bus, to get one single bus up and running on the road is $12.7 million. To refurbish the bus them is $297 million. We are taught that they retrofit them when they move the door, change the seat them, change tire, and make them make over the bus them, guys. They claim they make over the bus them. Anyway, maintenance $9 million. Cost and freight $543 million. No, Jamaica. Showing how these people are thief taxpayers and I use the money do what they want do and them come out here come tell lie. Where on Jehovah God's land we spend all of their money here? Me want know, because only one place the money I spend are in the people them pocket. Is in them damn pocket. And 19 of the bus them catch a fire. 19 of the bus them catch fire. Okay, so I want to know where them spend their money there. Anyway, guys, I am trying to do a proper investigation because I realize that Nikisha try get one straight conversation in a parliament till all Peter Bunting affair intervene. Because the secretary, I don't understand, she can't give away a complete answer. Because certain question that we're trying to find out, value for money, we're trying about inspection, pre-inspection and all of them things there. And to how I'm seeing it, the buses, no matter what corner they go around, these buses, those buses, they were never inspected to prove that guess what happened, they're fit for the road. What they did is basically them no say the bus them inspect and them never say them fit for the road. That's why them go claim them spend up how much money for bill over about the money them for make it meet the requirements to put it on the road. Them people are generally, you know, them a liar than them a thief. You no better believe me. All right, guys. To show you how tax money, tax dollars going, and we still have people in the country 5 months after the hurricane has suffer, and the people them have the money build up themselves and do all kind of things and not do nothing for it so we can elevate the country, elevate ourselves. Anyway, guys, we are gonna move on to Deadman Mackenzie. I may alone see Natalie and Deadman Mackenzie in a parliament when she asks how him reel up and come up and kick off like him a gangster and then just calm down so like a baby on the breast. No. Desmond responsible for collect the garbage. Jamaica, on notice all over Jamaica nasty. Did you all notice ISAT was highlighting up a Portland or the garbage all over the place up there? Because them now collect the garbage. When Natalia say for more funding it one for do this, they say, all your garbage man, them I've spoken to garbage collectors who told me that they haven't been paid in 3 months. And me hear Deadman Mackenzie in a parliament I say that is not true. He make sure so them pay is a liar because I have 4 garbage collector number. 4 of them number I have, and 3 of them told me that they has not been paid for over 3 months. This month I go back 4 months. You too liar wicked. Anyway, hurry up and pay the people them. I don't need to clean up Jamaica. Jamaica is very nasty. Me did soon with broom. In a campaign, an election, I know have broom. Oh no, got Jamaica for clean. I know some. Listen, clean your nasty ass before you clean up, man, clean up damn country. Anyway. We're going to move on to the 67 billion with the finance minister say. Jamaica spend and the Hurricane Melissa victims. I'm telling you, God not sleep, you know. And you have a special individual on here always say, you ever call on God and God not help. Nothing don't happen before the time. Nothing do not happen before the time. These people are some patacat and them do it right in front of your face. And you say, Mr. Oldness, you say, you, Mr. Oldness, the head of the patacat. I don't know what is going to become, but them tell us something. Them say, be careful what you do because it will fall on your children. And always remember say you have two daughters. Always remember say you have two daughters because what the Jamaican people is undergoing, they are undergoing some spiritual spell. This cannot be right. This cannot be normal to see that you guys are eating the country away, stealing from us, do nothing right. And at the end of the day, people are afraid to go out there because they are afraid of you, Mr. Oldness. You set everything for the people them afraid of you. You set everything for them now want them afraid to go protest. Every God Almighty thing. Listen, I don't know what is going to become of my beautiful Jamaica that I love and adore so much, but the most I can do for now is talk and I'm not going to stop chat. That's 67 billion there. $67 billion there. Probox, aka Pearl Dynasty, Anti-Flavor is a damn liar. You and Deadman Mackenzie need to go home. And 9-9 party alone on a forgo. On a two liar and wicked. Anyway, guys, we're going to move on to the fiber farmers. Okay? Mr. Oldness, the fiber farmers in St. Elizabeth, and those are persons who farm like goats and cow. Fiber farmers, they are worried, and the goat them and the cow them are dead for hungry over this story because them can't move them from point A to point B because they don't have the tag on them. I need to do a little bit more to find out. So what we need to know, is the tag costly? What is the problem why these persons' animal are not tagged so they can move them from point A to point B? Because if they move them from point A to point B to get them fed, what is eventually is going to happen? The police is going to lock them up. So we want to know what can be done. Always remember, Mr. Oldness, poor people we are dealing with right here. So because the rich man, him on the left side and the right side of the road, and the road in the middle private. So no police can't go, they go travel them. When him let him animal them crash from over the side with them feed already, to go over one new side. But the poor brothers and sisters them have to carry for them animal from point A to point B, cross the government road and all kind of things where the police them are hang out. So may I beg you, sir, help the poor people them must suffer over St. Elizabeth. Them want to feed them cow. Them want to feed them cow. The cow them a maga down. Lord Jesus, I don't know what going on in a sweet Jamaica, you know. But guys, anyway, we're going to keep our eye on the money. And as I was saying, guys, we're going to do some calculation because what me want to do, I'm going to look more investigation.
I'm going to look more investigation and come back look more from now because I'm there on my day off and at 2 o'clock I have now. I get some rest and just come back strong upon them. Strong upon them. So I deal with, yeah. So I'm going to close off and Vive. Yeah. I'm going to close off and big up on myself here. Appreciate everybody who come all Vive with me. See me? Just check me out tomorrow. I got my start earlier. So I'm going to make sure so I post notification bell on. So as I forward, I'm just join the thing. See me? I got all Vive.
Yeah. Day to the R and the
Dummy on the beat, so it's a bang.
Oh, them so thief. 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 Tough turn a thief, Bombas a thief. Juliet a thief, Rhoda a thief. Fly Green a thief, Desmond a thief. Babsy a thief, Harrison a thief. Whole ministry in the party a thief. 1 PM make us a blood clot thief. Pay corruption, all police and soldier thief. Jamaica something wrong. Millions and billions, the whole of them a thief. Now them want raise tax, make the highland grieve. When the boy look na poor man get the squeeze. We a march to a king's house and back the street. 80 million per market me. Then I saw one girl, look up pussy sweet. No bed no in on the hospital.
concrete, me see the patient. Them asleep, them a chop right, them a chop left. 1.4 beef for the bus. Shit bag, barrel. Remember you try thief, put barrel. Kill Diana, stuff sharp man in a barrel. Melissa money come Jamaica pussy whole service, so no take and give them. Who no know we nah no us, we nah no alternative. Pumbas a thief, Juliet a thief, Rhoda a thief, Fly Green a thief, Desmond a thief, Babsy a thief, Arishan a thief, whole ministry in the party a thief. 1 PM make us a blood clot thief. Be a corruption, all police and soldier thief. Jamaica something wrong. Joe is a leader mafia gang for this man, cause sweet Jamaica land. Killer for youths and not take away land. How come so much court up on the island? By the judge, police and soldier man. Black corruption, you and your big foot girl. Dictator, little tyrant. Devil in the flesh, you a demon. Rise up Jamaica from on the slumber. Everything wanna take, we a come back. We not roll must switch while we to suffer. Remember the pain of we ancestors.